Now let's move into a second tool which we call it Snapshot. You can get Snapshot from the Hyper-V Manager, or if you are using VMM, another name for calling snapshots in VMM is called checkpoint. Most people think that Snapshot is considered as a backup tool, but in the real world, Snapshot is not considered as a backup tool. So the answer is no. You can't use Snapshot in the production environment, which you use it for backup solutions. Snapshot can be very useful for testing application of deployment only. If you are using Snapshot as a backup tool, you will have a significant problem with application or services that are time sensitive, such as Active Directory authentications, or that use data replication, such as Exchange Servers 2007 or SQL servers as a data replications. Bear in mind that Snapshot is not a replacement for consistent backup strategy. In a test or development environments, you can use Snapshot to revert to a point of state of before you make any changes. For those who are interested on performing snapshots, all you need to do is just select the virtual machines, right click, and then you have a snapshot features. Next, we are going to look into export and import features. Export and import features is available in your Hyper-V Manager Snap-in. If you want to perform export, all you need to do is use right click on the virtual machines, and then you have export features. One of the conditions is when you run export features is that you need to make sure that the virtual machines is already in the safe state mode, or the virtual machine is already offline. If you try to do an export when the virtual machine is running, you will not be able to export out the virtual machines. One of the good news in R2 is export is available for the snapshots. So for those who are performing a testing or development stage, you can now easily export the snapshots. Once you have executed the export commands, it will copy the configuration file and the virtual image into a folders. After it has completed, all you need to do is copy these folders into a safe locations. When you want to perform a recovery, that's whereby the import functions come into a picture. In order for you to execute the import functions, all you need to do is you use the Hyper-V Manager Snap-in. This command is available on your top right hand side on the action pane, and then you click on import virtual machines and you select the location of where the folder is located. In R2, there's a new features which allow you to import the virtual machines multiple times. All you need to do is just click on this button. Alright guys, so I already finished cover some of the basic tools which are available on your Hyper-V machines and also Windows Server backups. Now we are going to look into an enterprise level of backup solutions which Microsoft provided. The product which I'm going to talk about is DPM 2010, which currently in release candidates. I have downloaded these tools and tested on my test environments. So what is so great about DPM 2010 compared to DPM 2007? So the difference is DPM 2007 does not allow you to backup Hyper-V R2, especially on the cluster shared volumes. As you all know that cluster shared volume is available in Hyper-V R2. So in order for you to backup cluster shared volumes, you need to use DPM 2010. I have downloaded DPM 2010 RC and test in my production environments. During testings, I found there's a lot of new enhancements which are available in DPM 2010. which I will cover and share with you all. One of the cool features in DPM 2010 is you now can backup the DPM database on a single DPMs. You no longer need to set up another DPMs in order to backup the DPM database, which you most of the time you perform on DPM 2007. The second thing is good news for those that tend to deploy DPM 2010s in the branch environments. You can now install and configure DPM 2010 into a domain controller servers. The third thing is the DPM 2010s allow you to backup Action Server 2010s, SQL servers, SharePoint 2010s, Microsoft Dynamics, Hyper-V R2, and same goes as Windows Server file servers and also client operating systems. In DPM 2010s, it offers three types of backup solutions. First and foremost, you will have a disk-based backup, which we consider as a short-term based backups, which allow you to do online snapshot up to 512. Second, for those who is using tape-based backups as a long-term backup, DPM also offer a tape-based backup solutions. Lastly, for those who want to consider as a DR site, DPM also allow you to set up a DPMs on another location for your off-site replications and tape-based backups. One of the cool things in DPM 2010s is allow you to do a DPM chainings between your primary site and your secondary sites. Well, what is so great about DPM chainings? Alright, so for those who are interested to do DPM chainings, all you need to do is you need to set up another DPMs on your secondary sites, and then after you have set up a DPM on another site, all you need to do is to protect the first primary sites, and then you're going on the primary site, you're going to also protect DPMs on the secondary sites. This is what we call chainings. Once you have chained both DPMs together, that means the primary site will be able to backup the secondary sites, all the hosts. Same goes as on the secondary site, you can also backup on the primary site. When the DPMs on the primary site is down, you can use the DPM on the secondary site to protect all the hosts which located on the primary sites. Besides that, you can also recover the data by using the DPM on the secondary sites. Same goes as when the DPMs on the secondary site is down, you can use the primary site to do a backups and also recovers all your data which located on your secondary sites. For those who are interested on DPM chainings, please feel free to view the demos which available later.